Guys, today I have for you my Death Pulse build, which absolutely goes bananas with new Tempest pistol exploit, which has been around for a couple of months now. It's absolutely shenanigans all over the place, one-shotting anyone and everybody, and I will show you how to do this magic. It's absolutely gorgeous build, and even without Tempest pistol, it's really strong build. Why? Because you're gonna stop whole battlefield, you're gonna apply multiple status effects, you're gonna destroy everyone, and survivability is off the charts. You're gonna turn your non-damage skills into the deadliest weapon in the game. If that sounds interesting to you, I'm Karl, Butcher in the building. Welcome to my channel. Channel. Hit that like, smash that sub, and welcome to the family. Definitely smash that sub. Let's reach 60k subs before this year, and yeah, that's like mini goal for this year. And today we'll show you my Death Pulse build, which is absolutely unstoppable thanks to Tempest pistol. I covered this previously. You can check my other videos how you can activate secret powers from this weapon, but even without this pistol, this setup will annihilate legendary difficulty. How, you may ask? Easy. We're gonna use Tempest pistol with deflector shield. Why deflector shield? Because it will give us some DPS output. Also, the square synergy here is that we are using hardwired set. What it means that we are using Jammer Pulse as our second skill. By deploying shield, we will get Jammer Pulse back in business. But since we are using Wild's exotic mask, Jammer will be counted as status effect and will instantly apply debuff to all enemies, and they will receive incoming damage. So we are dealing damage all the time, while when we are pulsing enemies with Jammer, we are stopping all the shenanigans like mini dogs and tanks on battlefield. No one will be able to shoot at us because they will be stunned. Now, if someone is shooting at us, Deflector Shield will deal damage back to those enemies, and Tempest Pistol will finish them. But it's not all. I have some dirty secrets in this build, but if you need help, I can recommend you Deeming.net. Today's sponsors, they are absolutely amazing on consoles. They will complete your orders super quick. If you will use my promo code RBD for RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially right now. They have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in the comment section or contact the operator, and the rest will be the history. But now, let's get back to this Death Pulse build. And like I said, you're gonna apply multiple status effects non-stop. This will give you crazy utility and survivability. You're gonna stop enemies. For specialization, you have two main options. If you're a solo player, aka lone wolf, I would recommend you to use Gunner specialization. Gunner specialization will give you increased rate of fire, which will work really well with your Tempest pistol, armor back on kill, which is always good. But if you will play in team, I would recommend you to use survivalist specialization. Why? Because survivalist specialization will add additional protection from elites. Since Jammer Pulse is counted as status effect, status affected enemies will receive more incoming damage from all sources, so your teammate is gonna deal more damage to them. You have fire grenades to stop everyone and everybody. Now add to that Sea Commander Mine, which can heal you non-stop, and you are pretty much set to go. And also Medkit. Medkit will not only heal you, but your teammates. I almost forgot about that. It's really strong Medkit in team play. For the guns though, I'm using Purist named SMG, which is always nice if you want burst damage, but the main weapon or the main star here will be Tempest, and every time when you're gonna lose your shield, you will get DPS increase. And with hardwire set, by deploying Jammer Pulse, you can get your shield back, and if you're gonna do that quickly enough, or lose your shield quickly enough, you can actually stack Tempest Pistol on the go with this setup. You don't have to go to shooting range to do any shenanigans or glitch out. Naturally, by playing this build, you will receive some crazy DPS boost. But for the build itself, I'm using Wild's Exotic Mask, which will turn our Jammer Pulse into the deadliest weapon in the game. Next thing is 4-piece hardwired set. I'm using chest piece and backpack. Backpack is absolutely must have. Why? Because it will reduce the loop's cooldown to absolute minimum. Otherwise, cooldown can be tricky with this build. Also, if you want to make unlimited Seeker Mine build, this is the way to go. You can use Seeker Mines instead of Jammer Pools and maybe take out Wild Mask and replace it with I have to think about which is nice replacement with Wild Mask and Seeker Mines. Maybe some Jarl's Mask for additional health damage or Wyvern. I have to think about that a little bit deeper, but definitely this is template you can modify to your liking. Next is holster from Hardwired, really simple. For mods or minor attributes, you should use skill damage, but honestly, if you are bugging out this setup, skill damage is not that important. You could go with hazard protection or armor regen if you want. In mod slots, the same story. You need maybe 1 or 2 skill haste mods to close the cooldown and receive the maximum benefits, and rest could be protection from elites. So if you're planning to do this build dirty, you should go with all defensive options. But if you're gonna play as intended, then this build should go with skill damage everywhere. Skill damage, and where you have 2 attributes, status effect and skill damage. But as my dirty secret here, I'm using Cheshka Turmoil exotic, not exotic, but Cheshka Turmoil knee pads, which are actually gonna share damage between 2 enemies, and it's really good because, like I said, I'm using Deflector Shield and Tempest Pistol at the same time, so actually we are dealing damage to multiple enemies. Jammer Pulse is hitting all the enemies on the battlefield. We are dealing split damage with thanks to Cheshka knee pads. So overall, this build is absolutely unstoppable. We have tons of utility, we have crowd control, we have never-ending skills which you can modify to your liking, we have weapon damage, we have stacks which can bring some crazy DPS from Tempest Pistol itself. From the modifiers, you can use Xylat, Z modifier if you want. You can always use Sanitation modifier, which is always strong in any build. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, love you all, bye.